Okay, so our next topic is on how to not handle an interview. So I believe the person was from Inman Connect.
So, Sam, if I came to an interview dressed like this, what kind of an impression would I give you?
I think if you showed up to an interview dressed like that, I would have a lot of questions, and it would make the interview much more fun, though. Not much, but not like what we're about to see here.
But do you think I'd get the job?
So there's a celebrity realtor from, I believe, $1 Million Listing Los Angeles.
Yes, the $1 Million Listing TV show.
Yeah, and one of the problems with this TV show is that it really inflates the ego of the agents on the show. I've met a few of them, not just Los Angeles, but like New York, and they're just total assholes.
Right.
And they think as if the world revolves around them. And it's like, hey, you really don't sell that much real estate. You're not one of the top agents. You were lucky enough to just land on the TV show. In fact, one of the most popular ones from $1 Million Listing in New York City never even sold a property before he hit the show.
Well, let's put things in perspective. Let's put things in perspective. Aside from states like California or Florida, where realtors are basically, for lack of a better word, trained like attorneys and have a fiduciary. The rest of the country, most real estate agents like New York, they're nothing but professional space showers. So I've bought and sold property in New York, and I've worked with a realtor there because I'm not licensed. And I'll go, oh, I really like that building, or I really like that property, and I want to buy it. The next question is, hey, so I want to write up an offer. And their reply is, that's great. Contacts your attorney and write up the offer. They don't even write offers. And then the next question is, how much do I need as a down payment? What's my monthly payments? I don't know. Ask your loan officer. If you're going to sell a property and you ask them to perform a seller net sheet, they can't do that. They're professional space showers with inflated egos because they're celebrities on a TV show.
Yeah. So this celebrity from $1 Million Listing in Los Angeles is doing an interview with someone from Inman. And it's basically a FaceTime interview over the internet. And he begins asking what most interviewers begin to ask. Very basic questions to give the audience some context on who the person is. Because guess what? Not everyone knows who this celebrity agent is.
I didn't know who she was, and I really didn't care.
Yeah, neither did I. And so he starts off with, well, how much do you sell per year? How many properties, or how many millions of dollars do you sell per year? And she goes on to this. She actually stops.
In fact,
the
do you
interview,
have a video clip?
So she stops the interview. We do have a video clip, and we'll play it here shortly.
Sam, when you get a chance, play the video clip.
But she basically pauses the video, believes as if she's kind of muted the video, but she really didn't. So a lesson here, once we watch the video, is learn technology.
Well, that's what happens when you're a professional space shower. You don't think about these things.
Yeah. So she turns off the video, but the mic is still on, and she starts talking trash about the interviewer, and basically says, what, do they not know who I am? And just having this big giant ego trip, and flips out, and now it's a viral video. So let's go ahead and watch it real quick.
And let's get some nitty gritty. Like, how many houses have you sold in the last 12 months?
I mean, you want me to do that off the top of my head?
Sure. I mean, well, most people might have it on their wall or something, but...
No, not me. But over 150 million.
Okay, 150 million. What's your average sale price?
Can you hold for a second?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this? He doesn't know who I am. I said stop video.
I can still hear you, but I don't know where you want to take this. I mean, this is a show. It's a show for real estate agents.
Right, but if you're going to ask me questions that I can't answer off the top of my head, like, what are we doing?
I mean, we sent them to you ahead of time. I mean, I'm happy to, if you tell me what questions you want, then I'm happy to ask them.
Just listen, I have no idea I'm sorry. I'm so busy. I have no idea what is coming. I do a different podcast every day, but most of the time, the questions are, what's my average sale price? Like, I don't know where you're operating from, but I don't just shoot out information about what I'm doing.
Okay. What did they ask you? Happy to ask that.
I think I'm going to cancel this. Thanks anyways.
So yeah, she's very interesting. I would not want to work with her as a client. I would not want to work with her as an agent. And
I think the fact that she believes that she sells a lot or makes a lot of money somehow gives her some type of status above and beyond the average individual where,
Yeah, and it's always funny to me that you see a lot of agents like this really come out when the market's the best it's ever been.
Right.
And you see this you saw this in 2005 and 6, these top agents so cocky, huge egos, thinking they were the best, and then the market crashed, and then they disappeared. And this is, it's kind of one of the things that just comes with the market when real estate's, when everyone's making a sale, when it's very easy to be in this business. Mm-hmm. Now, I think 2005 and 6 was easier than it is now. However, the market's great. And when the market turns around, well, she may not really be making as much as she thinks she will.
And so what's the moral of this story? If you're high,
don't be an ass.
Yeah, don't be an ass. If you're high on the hog, if you're wealthy, if you got a high net worth, that's all nice and dandy. It doesn't make you a better person or better than anybody else. And she should have just went with the interview, let the people in the audience know who she was. Because, I am familiar with the show. I didn't know who she was. It would have been nice to know. But, she didn't get that chance. She just showed off the whole negative side of herself.
Joe Rogan says it best. We're all monkeys on a big giant rock flying through space at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Okay.